Around here, we're more prone to tornadoes, wind, and hail compared to other parts of the country which see hurricanes and earthquakes. In the last decade, insurance companies have paid out more than $250 billion in claims to policyholders. Might make you wonder, do you have the right type of insurance? A 5-point checklist can help you determine that. Dr. Bob Hartwig joins us from the Insurance Information Institute. Good morning, doctor. It's nice to see you.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
So what's on this checklist?
Oh, right. You know, Nebraska is no stranger to disaster. You already mentioned it. We can see severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, and hail are a problem, and even flooding at certain times of the year. So in terms of the checklist, there are 5 things that you can do right now to make sure that you're prepared for all of these different types of disasters. The first thing you want to do is pretty simple. Just take out your policy and review it. Sit down with your family, take a look at it. If there's anything in there that you don't understand, that's unclear to you, give your agent a call, give your insurer a call. They'll be able to explain that to you. Now, some of the most common mistakes that people make would be the second point on the checklist, not having the types of coverages that you need. If you live somewhere that is prone to flooding, for example, flooding is not covered under a standard homeowner's insurance policy. So you want to make sure you get that coverage in force right away, because it takes 30 days for that coverage to actually trigger. And so that means you need to do that right now. And you can get that through the National Flood Insurance Program at floodsmart.gov or through a select few insurance companies that offer it in the private market. Now, beyond that, it may surprise you that many people find out that they don't have enough coverage after an event happens. And now, how could that happen? Well, you might have bought your house 10, 15 years ago and you've made improvements to that home. You might have put in a new kitchen, renovated a bathroom, finished off an attic, even put an extension on this house or an addition on the house, and it's more valuable than it used to be. And if you didn't tell your insurer about that, you could come up short if you need to repair or rebuild that house after a major event. Now, you also want to understand your deductible. That's going to be the dollar amount that you're responsible for after a claim. In a place like Nebraska, typically that's going to be a fixed dollar amount for most types of loss, maybe $500 or $1,000. Some people might take a higher amount, but again, that's going to be your out-of-pocket cost. There are also other issues you want to be aware of, and this would be the 5th point, that many people have collectibles, artwork, they might have fancy finishes and moldings and antiques in their home, and you're covered for all of these things, but up to a limit very often. And so if you have some sort of extraordinary collection or something of extreme value in your home, let your insurer know about that. That's going to be insurable, but it does need to be documented. It needs to be inventoried, and your insurer can help you out with that. And really, all of these additional coverages, they don't cost too much, and it buys you a peace of mind. We're almost out of time already. Is there one website where you could send our viewers to learn more about being prepared? The Insurance Information Institute's website at www.iii.org will tell you how to be prepared for disaster and how to file a claim afterward and help you get the cash in your hand that you'll need to recover. Sounds good, Bob. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. My.